So, Atlanta-based rapper Rich Homie Quan has passed away at 34, and the rumors are circulating that he passed away of an overdose. So, this is an article from Hot 107 out of Atlanta. Rich Homie Quan has reportedly passed away at the age of 34. According to sources, Rich Homie Quan ingested counterfeit Percocets laced with fentanyl. Rich Homie Quan's official toxicology report has obviously not been released because this literally just happened. DeQuantes Devontae Lamar, known by his stage name Rich Homie Quan, was an American rapper born and raised in Atlanta. Rich Homie Quan began his career in 2011. Lamar first saw mainstream success with his 2013 single Type of. He used to be associated with fellow Atlanta rapper, the Young Thugger, who is in jail currently. Over the past year, Rich Homie Quan went on a number of podcasts, including No Jumper and Vlad TV, detailing the fallout of Rich Gang Group and where he stands with Young Thug. He basically said, this is a bit too ghetto for me. According to this article, he details, without placing any allegations on anyone, that his involvement in the street life was more prevalent than he has liked it to be. He said was getting a little too street for me. I wasn't raised certain ways, that don't even go with my morals as a man. So that's what he was saying. That's the reason why he had to break away from Rich Gang. But obviously, he didn't break away from the drug situation. What's been going on with these drug overdoses over the past few years has been very telling. So, this is from the CDC, and this is talking about drug overdose deaths from 2002 to 2022. And the green line that you see here is male. And you see everybody is going up, male and female numbers are going up, but the men's overdoses are dramatically up. And it all ties into the male loneliness crisis, the deaths of despair that's going up. A lot of this is tying together. And instead of men jumping on podcasts to address the issues that men are really facing, these deaths, the violence, because men are facing violence from the hands of men as well. They get on these podcasts and they talk about women and dating and submission and all of this stuff that doesn't matter. While the things that do matter, where they are losing their lives, they're not even focusing. This is another article from the CDC broken down by race or ethnicity. From the blue is 2001, the green is 2002. And as you can see, by race or ethnicity, American Indian and Alaska Native and Black people have the highest amount of deaths per 100,000 as far as deaths from overdoses of drugs. And people might not have known that they were so much higher than white people, and these are deaths per 100,000. So it is adjusted for the population. So keep that in mind. These deaths really need to be taken a look at, but so many people are not even talking about these situations. And these deaths of despair are causing men to die earlier than women, on top of all of the violence that they are facing. And typically, like I said, violence at the hands of other men. So this is from the WebMD. Deaths of despair among men fueling life expectancy gap. The gap in life expectancy between men and women is increasing because more men are dying due to drug overdoses, self-deletions, and pew-pew violence. Women are now living almost 6 years longer than men on average, which has seen the largest differences since 1996. Previously, it was about 5 years. Why am I bringing all of this up? Number one, because it's a famous rapper that died. This was a good opportunity to speak about these deaths of despair, because people are going to be doing all of the typical rest in peace, Rich Homie Quan, and all of that, but it's not getting to the root causes of what is going on with these young men. And these men won't tackle these hard discussions because they are too busy staying in women's business to handle the situation or talk about the situation and try to bring men along, because it's easier to talk about women. That's where their clicks and likes will come from. But what they really need to be doing is addressing why so many men, well, like back in my day, they were talking about selling the candy, that, you know, selling the drugs to people. Now so many of them have popularized using it. And with all of these substances going on to mask what is going on with their lives, or the emptiness, or the crisis of loneliness, or how the relationships are going, this is going to continue to happen. This is going to continue to happen. All right, y'all, join the conversation. I know I took it, somewhere where other people might not go, but this needs to be talked about. The drugs, the violence, all of this is impacting all of the social fabric that we're all living in right now. Join the conversation. Tell me what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, and share.